This is Mahmoud Hassan Meraz. Welcome to another solution tutorial of SolidWorks. Today we're going to solve this 3D problem. In this 3D problem, this is the isometric view, this is the front view, and this is the top view. So first of all, we will going to start drawing from the front view. In the front view, we can see that we have a circular profile here, and this circular profile has a radius of 15.5 unit. So first of all, I'll draw a circle of 15.5 unit for here. Okay, after that we can see that we have another circular profile like this one, and this circular profile has a radius of 80 unit, and it has a distance from this center line. We can see that from this center line it has a distance of uh, this 80 unit plus the half distance of this, and this half distance is 17.6 divided by 2 unit. So 18 plus 17.6 divided by 2, and from this point it has a distance of 50.64 minus 15.5 unit. Okay, and then we can say we have another circular profile here, and this circular profile has a radius of 100 unit, and from this center line it has a distance of 70.63 unit, and from this center line it has a distance of 129.66 unit. And then we can see if, we will extend this center line up to this here, and we will draw a circular profile here, and this circular profile has a dimension of radius 35 unit. Then I'll make all this circle tangent to each other. Okay, let's first do this. So I am selecting the front plane from here. Right now, right click on it. Now sketch. Now normal to it. After that, select the circle tool from here and draw a circle of 15.5 unit radius. So 15.5 unit radius multiplied by 2. Okay, then press OK. Now select the center line, and this center line has a here to here the distance is 70 unit. We can see that. Okay, we'll extend that line after some time. Okay, so I'm selecting this origin and drawing a vertical line, and this vertical line has a dimension of 70 unit. Okay, this portion has been done. Now select the circle tool again here, and this circle has a dimension of 80 radius, so 80 multiplied by 160 unit. Now select the smart dimension tool, and from this circle to this line the distance will be 80 plus 17.6 divided by 2. Okay, now press OK. So distance has been given. Now it's time for the from this circle to this circle, the vertical distance is 50.64 minus 15.5 unit. Okay, now we have gotten it. But if we zoom it here, and there this two line didn't intersecting, but here we need to make them tangent line. Okay, if I now try to tangent these two circle, it will give an error because we have over dimension it. So we need to now delete one of the dimension because we will make it tangent. So I'm deleting one of the dimension now, and now I will make it tangent. So I'm selecting this circle. Okay, and select the other circle also, and selecting the both circle and make them tangent. Okay, now you can see it has been a tangent line. Now press OK. So this circle has been done. Now again let's go back to our sketch. If we go back to our sketch, at this time we'll draw this 100 radius circle. Okay, for that I am selecting the circle tool again and drawing a circle of 100 radius. So 100 radius multiplied by 2, 200 diameter. Now select the smart dimension tool, and from this circle to this circle, it has a distance of 70.63 unit, so it will be 17.63 unit. But the distance from this circle to this center line, the distance is 129.66 unit. Okay, you can get it. Now press OK. Now we will extend this center line, and we can see it has a total distance of here to here is 150 unit. So so we need to draw this line up to the up to this point. Okay, for that the dimension will be 150 minus 70 minus 15.5 unit. Okay, let me demonstrate it. So I am selecting the center line from here and drawing a center line of 150 minus 70 minus 15.5 unit, the radius. Okay, this will do. Now it's time for drawing the 35 radius circle, and for that I'm selecting the circle tool from here and placing at a point. You can place it anywhere because we will make it tangent along and the other two circle. So it has a 35 radius, 35 multiplied by 2. Okay, now press OK. Now select the circle and select one of the previous circle here. Okay, now make them tangent. Now press OK. Now again select this circle and select the other circle and make them tangent also. Now press OK. So it is showing over dimension. Let me delete one of the dimension because they are okay. Now we can see we have two tangent line. One is here and another is here. So we have gotten two tangent line. Now it's time for trimming the lines that we don't need. For before doing that, let me go through some steps. Okay, okay, let me trim some line. Okay, so I'm trimming. Don't need this line and this line and this line also. I am keeping this line because here we need to draw another line and then we'll trim this line. So I'm keeping this this circular line of now from now. Okay, now press OK. So this portion has been quite done well. Let's go back to our sketch. Okay, I left some trimming, so let me smooth it up. So I have trimmed this to point. Okay, now it is quite smoother. Now press OK. Now if we go back to our sketch, we can see from this point to this point the distance is 8.5 unit. Then after another 8 unit distance here, we have a circular profile. Okay, and this circular profile has a radius of 25 unit. So we're going to draw this circular profile radius, and after that from this point to here, I will draw a center line, and this center line has a distance of 56 divided by 2 unit, and then we will draw a horizontal line, and this horizontal line has a distance of 90 minus 52 divided by 2 unit. Then from this line I'll draw an inclined line, then I'll make this circular line and this line a tangent line. Okay, can you get it? Okay, let me do this portion. So I am selecting the circle tool from here and drawing a circle of 25 multiplied by 2, 50 diameter. Now select this smart dimension tool, and from this circle to this point the distance is okay, the distance is 8.5 plus 8 unit. Now press OK. So this portion has been done. Now let's go back to our sketch. uh, Now again select the center line as we have told. So selecting the center line, uh, selecting the center line, then draw a center line of 56 divided by 2 unit. So it will be 28 unit. Okay. Now select the line tool from here and draw a line of 90 minus 56 divided by 2. Now press OK. So it is 17 unit. Okay. Now it's time for drawing a incline line. So I'm selecting the line tool and to draw an incline line like this way. Okay, I've drawn an incline line, and now select this line, select this incline line, and select this circle. Okay, and then make them tangent. Now press OK. So we have made them tangent. Now it's time for we need to draw another. So let me trim out some line. So I'm trimming this line. Then you can trim this line. You can zoom it here and trim this line and trim this line. Then trim this upper line and this one. Okay. So you are getting the shape now. I think the shape is quite building now. So you can trim this line also. Okay, now press OK. So we have gotten most of the lines in our sketch. Now if we look back to our sketch, we can see we have uh, two circle here. One is here and another circle is here, and this two circle from this midpoint, it has a total distance of 21 unit. Okay, so I will draw a center line from here, and from this center line, from this equal distance, I will draw two circle. Okay, and this two circle has a dimension of, we can see, radius 3. Okay, it has a dimension of radius 3 unit, and from this upper line to their center they have a distance of 4 unit. Okay, let me, and again we can see we have another circular profile here, and this circular profile has the same radius. It has a radius of 3 unit also, and we can see it is along this center line, uh, along this center line, and it is situated after 8.5 unit distance from the upper line, 8.5 unit. Then we can see it has two incline line, and from this incline line it has a for drawing this incline line you can hover your mouse and you can draw this incline line along this 8.5 unit. You can see this incline line is along this 8 unit distance, and they have another offset of 1.5 unit from here. Okay, then we can see we have another fillet radius of 2 radius, and we have a fillet radius of 2 radius here. So let's draw all of the things in here. So first of all, I am again going to my sketch. Now select a center line and draw a center line along this way. Okay, and I have drawn this center line for the dimensioning. So now I'm selecting a circle and draw a circle of 3 radius, 3 multiplied by 2. It is twice over dimensioning. Okay, now it is clear. Okay, now select the smart dimension tool, and from this line to this center line the distance will be as the total distance 21 units, so half distance will be 21 divided by 2, so it will be 10.5 unit. Then from this center line to this horizontal line, it has a total distance of 4 unit, so dimension it to 4 unit. Okay, you can draw another circle in this side or you can mirror it, and the both works well. So I'm selecting the mirror entities and selecting this circle entities to be mirror and mirror about this center line, and now press OK. And so this portion has been done. Now select the circle tool and draw a circle along this center line. Okay, and this circle has radius of 3 unit, so dimension to radius of 3 unit multiplied by 2. Okay, now select the smart dimension. Now select this line and select this line also, and they have a total distance of 8.5 units, so dimension to 8.5 unit. So our this portion has been done. Now press OK. Now you can select the line tool and you can draw a vertical line along this way. Okay, later on we'll fillet it, so it doesn't matter much. So this portion has been done quite well. Okay, now it's time for drawing the inclined line. Okay, and for drawing the inclined line, you can select the line tool from here. If you click somewhere near this way, you can see your line move along your line also. Okay, so when you have pointed this line, you will have a dotted center line along the previous circle uh, point radius. So we have drawn this center line along this line. You can see we have a horizontal line uh, of this which is showing our this point. Okay, and now you can select this line and make it offset, and it has offset of 1.5 unit. Now reverse the direction. Now press OK. So all of this has been done. Now it's time for trimming the portion. So I'm selecting the trim entities from here and trim the lines that we don't need. Okay, trim all the lines that we don't need. So we have trimmed quite well. Okay, now press OK. Now you can see we have told you we have a fillet radius we have a fillet radius to draw here because it has also a circular part. So I think it has a fillet radius of 3 unit as the same as this one. So draw a fillet radius of 3 unit here. Okay, now now press OK. So this side has been done quite well. Now press OK. So our this half portion is quite done, and for making this finish, so I'm selecting the center line again, and for along this line connect this center line. Okay, so I have connected this center line. Now select the trim entities and trim the lines that we don't need. So we don't need all the other center line, so it is quite over showing the relations over the relation. You can go to your features and turn off the relations. Okay, so let me show you. So now I am dragging and selecting all the entities. So I have selected all the entities. Now select the mirror entities and mirror about, and we want to mirror about, zoom it here, and we want to mirror about this center line. Now press OK. So we have we have gotten our shape quite well. And if we go to our fish drawing, we can see we have another circular cut here. It has a circular cut of radius 4 unit, and we have another circular cut of radius 4 unit. So let me draw these two ones. So I am selecting the circle tool for him from here and placing it to the this point, and it has a circle radius of 4 unit, 4 multiplied by 2. Okay, now if you zoom it here, we can see we have drawn separated these two center line along this point, and and at this point, after the 70 unit distance, we have another circular cut, and this circular cut has a dimension of 4 radius multiplied by 2. Okay, now isometric it for a better view. Now go to features. Now extrude boss, and as we can see, it has a total extrude boss of 80 unit. So let us also do the extrude boss of 80 unit. So extrude bossing it to 80 unit from the mid plane. For all the relation, it is showing so much of that. Okay, now press OK. So we have quite gotten our shape, and for make it more smoother, we can see it has a radius of 2 units. Okay, we can see it has a radius of 2 units along this line, and along this surface it has a radius of 1 unit fillet. So let's give them some fillet for a better shape. So I'm selecting the fillet tools from here and give a radius of 2 unit fillet, and selecting this upper face, and also rotate and select this back face. Now press OK. Now isometric it. Now we can see it is quite looking like our this sketch, this model. Okay, and for you can smooth it by giving all other fillets. So I'm selecting the fillet tools. You can see it has a fillet of 2 radius here. You can also give that so you can rotate here, rotate it and zoom it, and you can give a radius of 2 unit here, and the same way in the other side also zoom it here and give a radius of 2 unit here. Now press OK. Now isometric it for a better view. Now select the fillet tools again. In the top, it also has a radius of 1 unit, and you can select these lines, and the other side also same way, this side also radius of 1 unit. Now press OK. Now isometric it for a better view. So as you can see, we have done our 3D sketch. Thank you for watching till the end.
Thanks for watching, and keep learning. Be different.